I remember one time coming, like I made a mistake 3 times in a row, and he came down like Al Jolson and hit the floor on his knees and said, "I am on my knees to you, Sidney. Don't ever do that again." I mean, whatever he had to do, the thing was, and he finally said to me, "Sidney, your ardor for the work has to be greater than your ardor for the teacher." And so he did send me on my merry way. But then when he was coming back again, he said, "You can come back now." I said, "Yes, I'm not as in love with you as I was when we were, so I can, I think, take in some of this." But just little things that I remember that I'll be like, nothing above the nipple line. Simple as that. Nothing above. I mean, if you're going to do this, you've got to earn it, and odds are you're not going to. So nothing above the nipple line. And everybody had their picadillos. Like, I always, wherever I am, I think there's a balcony that I have. Not too high, Sidney. In the direction of down. And it's, Sidney, it is always later than you think. Always. So in the sense of being ahead of the lyric, I'm one of those people that just loves singing.
Show them. I don't know if they know what that means before the lyric. Show them that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the taxi thing. It's like you don't go, "Oh, I'm going to do it wrong." You go, "Taxi." You don't go.
That was brilliant. I couldn't have done it wrong. He's one of my best friends, so I can say that.
No, you go taxi.
Yeah, because basically you don't, when you're calling a cab in the city and you're desperate, you don't go taxi.
Or you don't
and you don't even go taxi. You go taxi.
Taxi.
And that's one of the basic principles of David's work, is that sense of working ahead. And the brilliant thing about that, to take it to one other step, is that music, unlike a monologue where you're in your own rhythm, music gives you pauses that most people will do a performance and say, "You'll be swell, you'll be great, gonna have the whole world on a plate." And with David, trying to use that same language even. "You'll be swell, you'll be great, gonna have the whole world on a plate." And it just transforms the performance into something that's natural and truthful and compelling, because there's never a dead moment.
And he won't let you leave. If you left 0, you could never go back until the end of the song.
That's right.
Because whenever you go back, you brought the curtain down, and then you have to bring the curtain back up again. But what you did just reminded me of the fact that every song, even the fastest song that you would sing, is so much slower than anything that we would be saying now. So that's where the concept of the two, if you're like in the structure of what you're saying and doing and performing, if you are lost, if you are simply lost, and you can even be emotionally not attached to it, if you fill it in with a subtext that fills in the air, that's the tool.
Which is the physicalization.
Right.
Because you don't do. Well, you should do "My Funny Valentine," not "My Funny Valentine," "My Funny Valentine," and you don't do "My Funny Valentine, Sweet Comic Valentine, you make me smile in my heart, your looks are laughable."